Greetings to all of you. I am still entering this one's body. The name I go by is RedNick. I am a Palladian from your future, and I am an 8th density, part of a positive time frame of your world, hundreds of years in your future. Near the time, this might be helpful to you, but near your time of your ascension as it is completed. 1 second, I'm still connecting. Technically, I am a time traveler. Technically, we are all time travelers at this time. Of course, your world is now safe for traveling because at your time it is quite dangerous. Of course, it is dangerous always, but when you have a positive frame of mind and your consciousness is clear of negativity and strangeness that is confusion, when you not have confusion, you are permitted to do time travel, such as your Bashar, that is time travel. Anyone, obviously, it says they're from the future, that is a form of time travel. I am permitted to come through this channel to help you understand whatever you need to be figured out to level the playing field for your ascension and where you are headed. I can give you information on that. Of course, I can't give you everything. Your world in the future, I'll have to wait for questions on those things. But I can give you this, that when your world is at a type of maturity, as yours will be, you are capable of traveling to the past on your world and others, as long as your soul and your mind is in the right place. If you are negative, show any type of negativity, this is scanned before you're allowed to travel. Such as hidden agendas, this is all scanned before you're allowed to visit, as we call it. Because I understand we use time travel through different timelines, which helps us better understand helping your time period right now and other worlds that are in disarray. Of course, no world is like this one. This one is complicated but necessary. Your complications, the hardness of your world is all necessary to build your society into a what is the word for this? It is to bring into a utopia that brings peace across the universe and new ideas. I believe I've said enough. What do you have to ask me? Greetings, all of you. And I am of peace, of course.
How do you say your name again?
One moment. Let me find something a little bit easier. Brightman, use that name. That name seems to be easier to remember. Palladian, human-like. I do have some Lyran cat features. You might see this more in your future as you... I am not considered Lyran, but I do have Lyran type of characteristics. As for eyes, nose, I am cat-like in some ways, but mostly Palladian. Not necessarily anyone in particular. I am not part of your Perfect near, as others have come through here, this conduit. I am not part of that, what you call breeding. But anyway, the hybrid program. I am not part of this. It was very helpful for us, definitely. Oversold connections. Technically, we are connected to everyone, so technically, yes. In that regard, yes. But on a personal level, as for I am your child, things like that, I mean, we are all children of each other. But not technically, no. Because I heard a call and found that fascinating and decided to come through. Yes, moment. Your group near is quite fascinating. There is obviously much controversy there, and also procreation, meaning that yes, you have hybrid children now, but I see during your time, I can tell you this, that there'll be a more birthing process. You will have more children than you have currently. The more the better, the more information they have, the better to assist your world. So I see an influx of childbearing, let's put it that way, which helps with aliens who connect with your world. Understand the reason they don't connect with your world. Yes, they're at a higher vibration. They just, their density is sometimes difficult to relate to. That is all. As for your, yes, I understand your elections. Yes, understand elections don't really matter. I mean, of course, in your density, they do in some ways, but technically, obviously, many of you realize that they're controlled by the same people, so I do see that they are letting up on some of their destructive ways during your time period, such as annihilate the world, put people in camps, things like that. I do not see these things happening. Of course, they haven't annihilated the world, but there's always a plan on the table for this. An unsuccessful plan, of course. And also, messages to you. Your governments are easing up on their agendas, such as the dark agenda, let's put it that way. They are becoming more open-minded slowly. This is a slow process. And this, yes, I scan this one's mind. I understand that there's still conspiracies of a visitation on your world, such as a fake alien invasion, which will not happen. This is just more conspiracies that are fear-mongering, things of those order. That will not happen. But it has been planned, and there are timelines where it did happen. But on yours, I do not see this happening. But there is an awakening within your government currently. It's a slow awakening. It's like a little fire that just started. And many of them, as you continue these communications, and it's all you continue your work into your spirituality, you will see some ways your government's giving in eventually when they have to. But this is in your long future, though. But I guarantee you they are listening. That is all I have for this.
Can you consider we are on the fast track?
Yes.
Fastest track, yeah.
Yes. Each of one of you are different, but yes. You're on different fast tracks. Some advance more than others, things of that order.
Mm-hmm.
But yes. All in all, within your group, there is an influx of information for you, those that are open to it. And at one time you will be time travelers also.
Mm-hmm. Does the time travel was different from each density? Or is the base is the same for it?
Fourth is easier than third. Third is not recommended. Third has too many too much negativity around them. Too
Okay.
much, at least at your third density. There are different levels of third density. There's lighter
Mm-hmm.
and there's darker. So yes, fourth is easier, fifth is easier for this.
Good feeling about the red sun picture, and can you pick on that and look
Yes.
what is it?
It's in another galaxy. This place, it's a experimental galaxy of Palladian, reptilian, even Arcturian energies. Of course, all worlds are experiments.
Mm-hmm.
They're all testing new ideas. This red sun, I do not have a name for this place, but I can guarantee you they will communicate in cyborg also, as long as
In Cyborg?
yes, not the
Oh,
ones that you're familiar with though. This is more experimentation. Understand this red sun, this message to you, they are not conveying all information for me to access.
okay. Is it a restricted area in
Uh,
Cyborg?
at yes, I believe. Okay, you can say they are. The name I received is the Red Ones. They are benevolent, but some are not because of their experimentations. They are testing different species. Seeing, so technically they are all benevolent, even those that are don't do not do benevolent type of activities.
So technically, I just uh, touched this information by accident, or
I believe it's a message to you, such as you would continue to receive more messages from them. Also, a elephant race that is humanoid is part of this. There are many part of this
okay.
area.
The information was not necessary for this time I live, is maybe for future time?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, thanks.
But the red ones are close enough to connect to them.
To connect more clearly for me?
Yes, correct.
Okay, thank you very much. RedNick again. Um, I wish you, if you can watch for Golden Octopus entity, if you can pick on that.
Say that again. A
Golden Octopus,
oh yes, octopus. Is this something you've seen recently?
last night around 1 o'clock.
One, a golden octopus, very rare on your world, very fascinating.
With blue eyes.
Yes, I see this. Hmm. Yes, rare for me to see, but not rare on your world currently. Yes, it is. Yes, they are. There are actually several on your world right now. In a higher density, of course.
Which 4, 5, 8?
Fourth, fifth, height. They can be different sizes. They can be 6 foot in size, and some can be very small.
Humanoid?
I did not hear this. What was this?
Are they humanoid? Human body?
Oh, human body? No. Some do have a human body. This
So
one does not.
they live in the water? They still live in the water?
Yes, but on land also.
Oh yeah.
They have many gifts among them. Yes, healing gifts, knowledge of chakras to open up your chakras, your third eye. They have capabilities that others are not permitted to do so, but some of them are on your world because of they're sort of like shamans on your world, mystical
Yeah.
travelers.
It's nice. Just invite them to make connection with us, and I give them permission for make positive connection with me and receive any form of positive download.
Yes. The energy of them is similar to the Native Americans. That's very connected to the earth.
Okay, they're really grounded.
Yes.
Um, Another question was what I do when I sleep. What I what I am when I sleep here. What kind of thing I do.
You
What
mean,
kind of life I have when I'm sleep on Earth. When
oh,
I
where do you go? Who do you
what
talk to?
yeah, do I just explore and
Many of you explore. Many Palladians are connected to all of you. Of course, if you are connected to a certain species, you will be connected with them, obviously. But most are connected to Palladians. Few in particular,
what I do? I
like,
make diplomatic something or just as I try.
yes,
I always look for
you're
connect with new entity and
yes, you're actually talking to these entities before they contact you when you were in a awakened state. So in
okay,
your
okay,
sleep state, you are talking to them and letting them contact you later. That's how it
okay,
works. So it's not necessarily, it is kind of a mystery, but not really. So, well, this is part of your learning process. So you're in your waking state, you are discovering what you
okay.
already know.
In some way, what I do here reflect what I do other side.
Yes.
Okay,
This is part of your ascension. This is very slow, obviously, ascension process. Those that want to get in a car and speed it up, I know, I understand. But you must feel this ascension. You must, over time, you will feel it more and more. I imagine you feel it now.
yeah, I feel more since maybe 1 week or two. Much,
Yes.
yeah.
Those feelings will increase over time.
There's any message for me from close entity or
Yes, this giraffe species has been listening and waiting for the right time to communicate. They are very
okay,
patient.
okay, thanks. Who's next?
Hello, I am Monica. Giraffe, female giraffe, before you all speak. I want to tell you that I love your world. What I love most about it is during the day. Your daylight is quite beautiful. When your darkness comes, it's not so. It is elegant, but I do not care for it as much as I like your daylight. Sunshine, sunlight in your world helps so much with so many positive and spiritual connections that is just brings joy to all of us, and even species, even those that are negative on your world, those of your world, your human world, your humanoid, whatever you call yourselves, earthlings, even those that are negative cannot be beaten by the energies of your sun. They try to be menacing, and of course, darkness only works better at night. So during the day, they are useless with their negativity. And that is a good thing. Your sunlight on your world is a gift from God. And you have no idea. If your world did not have sunlight, And if it was always in darkness, you would never go anywhere. But greetings to all of you. I am a humanoid giraffe. I have a long neck and giraffe-like features. I am more of a giraffe face, actually. With ears that are, yes, connected within my head. They're not floppy like the ones that you see. Giraffe species on your world are very spiritual. They bring spirituality to your world and show that there's strangeness. Even those that are, because you're a giraffe, or are giraffe, however you want to word that. Giraffes on your world are not what you call normal. Of course, no animal in this world is normal, but the giraffe stands out among the rest in many ways. Of course, they all stand out in different ways. But the giraffe is to give your world an idea that you are not alone in the universe. Even if you want to be alone in the universe, you are not. Sweet blessings to all of you. And if you have any questions, I'm here to answer them.
Big energy about Windows 10s, which comes soon. What the goal they have with that software, and as they offer to people for the first year to give it free update, I guess is not just for hours pretty eyes. They have probably something behind that.
Oh, for Windows 10, one
Yes.
moment.
What is the goal behind that?
I'm not sure. I believe it's... Oh, 1 second. To collect information. This free download is just for their data collecting. Because it's becoming more sophisticated with their software, and they want to be able to spy on those easier.
Mm-hmm.
And the new software makes it easier for these intrusions.
Okay.
I understand that you do not have privacy as it is, but you have the illusion of privacy.
Mm-hmm.
But if they want to find you, they will, most likely.
In
But
some
no.
way, yeah, in some way, Windows 7 was more hard for them to pick information,
Correct.
and
Yes.
maybe
Yes.
the variety of Linux software OS was probably much harder for them to pick too.
Some was not. Linux was a little bit easier to get into than 7. Yes, even that was kind of... Linux was a little bit more complicated than Windows 7.
Mm-hmm.
So Windows 7 was complicated, and it did knock down some of their agendas. Windows 8 was not distributed correctly, but yes, this Windows 10 has more spyware connected to it.
Okay. Uh, do you see it is able for you to give maybe one or two name of Linux version, which probably the most secure or complicated for access? It's possible for you?
One moment. One moment. Yes, yes, I can scan this one's mind for certain names if I need it. The one that's called the Ubuntu one.
Okay, Ubuntu one.
Yes, that Ubuntu. Any, I believe the main system is safer than those other ones I've been forked. They call it. The
Maybe, yeah.
main system is actually safer if you
Mm-hmm.
turn off some of this. They do have spyware connections. You turn those things off. That's easy to do.
Okay.
But I believe that's safer than these other switched around service versions.
Okay.
But
The
the differences are not huge, though. I mean,
okay.
For your basic user, it is fine. If you're
Okay.
trying to hack into the government, then it's different. You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
So for the most part, it is safe. And there's one that you cannot.
The Debian, Fedora.
Debian is safe. Fedora is somewhat safe. And there's one called OpenSUSE. That one is safe.
Yeah, okay. SUSE.
That one is not as used as much as your Ubuntu is used, but it has many security features built into it.
Okay. I think many people have enough answer and choice for them if they wish move to another thing. Thanks you very much for this answer.
Yes.
Can you speak with your language?
Titikakataka. Makata. Nata tata kako. Osha ostisa kato. Makata kataka. O osha kana kakate. Waru. Wasu. That was it.
Thanks. Can you translate?
Yes, love is always surrounding your world, even as your collective ignores it. But love does not ignore you. There are many that are watching you, but with love and compassion. Their spirituality will move into your essence and make you more spiritual and make all of us one.
Thanks. Can you ask if any unknown entity around wish to be much more new today?
Yes, there is a fox species. This is a combination of canine and wolf. Wolf is different.
Okay.
This is yes. Go ahead.
Do he plan to make connection with us soon?
Yes, I believe so. They're kind of clumsy and very friendly and mysterious. They like their short stature. They are a combination of yes, wolf, canine, more wolf-like, and some other entity I am unfamiliar with. But technically, they are a species on their own altogether. Just like giraffe, we are our own species. So basically, they are their own.
Okay. He was humanoid. This one? You have a human body, this one?
Human body, yes. Well, they are like canines. They are yes. No, when I say canine, I kind of insult them. They are their own species. I should just say that.
Okay.
Because they just look like they're part of canine. I mean, we're all a little bit of everybody in the end.
Hmm.
But yes, they are. They walk on two legs. They have. I believe they have 5 fingers. But if
Oh
they
yeah.
do, they're long fingers. They are humanoid, but they are covered in fur. Just like a fox. Fox head, They're just like a walking, talking fox, basically.
Yeah, cool. Do we have a message for us?
Yes, ready or not, here we come. Yes, they are quite humorous.